you that is literally fueling your earth suit. Remove this supernatural from you and it removes the spark of life that is within you, and now you are dead and decaying and your mortal flesh is returning back to the dust of the earth. The very fact that there is a twinkle in your eye and blood pumping through your heart is proof that you are a supernatural being with the gift of consciousness that was on loan to you from the Ruach of God himself. That scientists cannot explain the spark of life. They cannot explain except for the billions and trillions of zinc atoms that just so happen to combust with an explosion of light in the womb when the seed comes in contact with the egg. But they cannot explain how is it that two come together in covenant, literally create a portal by which a spirit being comes from heaven and begins the process of being interwrapped with the flesh and DNA of two mortals. How is it that you can have something so spiritual and something so biological taking place in this supernatural act of creation, to the degree that scientists still can't figure out how is it that these programs of DNA have one assignment that takes place at creation, where all of a sudden a portal opens in the DNA and all of a sudden little nubs pop out on what's going to be a hand, and the only assignment of that portal in that hand was to create the nubs that would become fingers within this human being. Scientists still don't understand the DNA, let alone the science of consciousness, because it's not a biological happening. It is a supernatural miracle that deems this. Every human being is an image bearer with the breath of God that is fueling their earth suit. And for this reason, King Solomon would say that the record of eternity has been embedded into the software of every human being. Why? Because within the God breath is the technology and the remembrance of where we have come from and where we are going. So even from the most wild, outlandish New Ager to the most staunch atheist, you cannot get away from the reality that you came from him, you exist for him, and that I believe that there is an opportunity to partner with the Holy Spirit just enough to where people get awakened to the remembrance of eternity that is inside their software.